What's rule number 2?
Ask the teacher.
What's rule number 3? What's rule number 4?
No fighting.
What's rule number 5?
No talking on the teacher.
And what's rule number 6? Some people criticize like voluntourism and kind of what we're doing here with ILP, saying that it is not actually having a real benefit, and that it is creating like abandonment issues for the kids, and that we are like unskilled workers in that could be taking jobs from Dominican people. And what is your like opinion on that, or like response to that kind of?
I feel like those are the people that don't do stuff like this. Like those are the people that stay at home and they just criticize. Like if you were out here and you were out like with these kids and with these people, you would know that it's just love. Like I come here, I love these children, and they don't get that kind of love at home. Or like this environment isn't a happy one, and if I just can come here and bring them happiness for 4 months, I will do that, because that will make a difference in their life and mine. I don't think, they're not going to remember me in a year, 2 years, or whatever, but if at this time I get to show them love and joy for a second, that's what's important.
Them in a certain way and also against them in another. Okay, I'm just gonna talk. Do I have to say my name or no?
No, you're good.
Okay. Well, personally, I think it all depends on the program. Voluntourism has a lot of benefits as well as a lot of cons. I think it has a benefit because you're exposing 2 different cultures to each other. A con could be, for example, feelings of abandonment, like the American volunteers come to the country, the children get to know them, and then we leave and go home, and then the children are left with a sense of emptiness and like, why did they leave? Did I do something wrong? But I think that voluntourism organizations that are there for longer periods of time are more successful than ones that are short, like a week at a time, because they have more of an impact, and you can really see more progress in the projects.
¿Cómo te sientes sobre que las teachers se van cada 4 meses?
Siento muy triste porque ellas son muy agradables y son divertidas, hacemos clases divertidas, y cuando se van hay que durar un tiempo para que vayan teachers de nuevo, y me aburría y hasta que llegaron ustedes.
I definitely thought about all of the potential issues with voluntourism a lot, like throughout the whole process, signing up for this and being here, so it's on my mind every day. And hold on.
I can slightly understand why people might think this is a more negative thing, just because there is the whole white savior complex, and that people think that we're just exploiting the culture, but that's not usually the case. Usually we're coming from a place where we have everything we could ever need and want, and we just want to give that to others and help them, because they don't have everything that they need all the time. They don't have all the essentials sometimes, so we just want to help them, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I definitely try to be as intentional as possible with the kids, but it's always in the back of my mind, like, are we actually helping? Are we doing something beneficial for this community? So that's definitely something I worry about. And we actually have something called mid-semester evaluations coming up, where the woman who oversees our group in the DR, she comes and we check in with her and talk about how it's going, and I definitely plan on bringing up some of the issues that I've seen here, so that hopefully the program can change for the better.
Yeah, I definitely think what we're doing here is voluntourism, especially because the big selling point of the website and the program was all the things you could do, all the places you could see, that none of it pertained to teaching. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing as long as we're not negatively impacting the people and the environment here. What was that? un poco mojado.
¿Fuiste para la playa?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Solo ese colmado.
And we teach about 20 hours a week, about 4 hours each day. And also we get 3 vacations, 2 weekend vacations and a week-long vacation. So we're able to tour the Dominican Republic and surrounding areas.
But I do find it a little ridiculous that some people here are treating this as like such a sacrifice to be here, and that we're such selfless people, because I really think that this is a very easy thing to be doing. We're not like giving up a lot to be doing this, and we're also having a lot of our own time. It's not some good Samaritan work. It really is just for us to have some fun for a semester, which is okay, as long as people are aware of it.
Okay, what is something you think we could do better as an organization?
I think as organization you are doing all what is correct, because IOP is not just a spray, as I tell before, English classes. It's doing so much goodness, not just for the children, even for the family, for people who provide all your supplies, what you need here, for the transportation, you are doing tourism. So every step you make, you are spraying blessings to us.
Bueno, pienso que alguna disciplina para ayudarnos un poco con el grupo, ya que como ellos no hablan español, necesitan entender todo lo que se le da, o una maestra que sepa un poco español. Hay cosas que hay que explicarse en español para ellos entenderlas. Los niños de aquí dominicanos son muchas veces rebeldes y esa parte, pero nada, son buenas la mayoría. Vale la pena el programa.
So being here in ILP is a very humbling experience, because we get to see the living conditions and hear stories about these kids. And we realize that in America we have so much. We see kids out in the streets making kites out of garbage bags, and our kids in America are sad that they don't have a phone. And so I don't know, it's very humbling, and we realize how blessed we are to be here, and I love it.
Okay, my favorite part about teaching would definitely 100% be getting to know the kids and forming relationships with them. One of my favorite experiences here was going over to one of our students' house for lunch, and we got to help her mom make the food and sit down and talk with her, and I think the opportunity to teach the kids and be with them every day gives us an in into the community in a unique way, and that is my favorite part.
Are you filming you with the fishing line?
Yeah.
Bye bye, me voy de nuevo, nos vemos en otro episodio.